So it's been a long time since I've done one of these reviews. The last TV series or mini-series I reviewed was Hatfields McCoys back in 2012. So I thought I'd get back into the TV reviewing game by reviewing a show that got canceled in the middle of the first season. Believe. So Believe is a series that was created by one of my favorite directors, Alfonso Cuarón. It's also created by J.J. Abrams, Brian Burke, the guys. You know J.J. Abrams is. I don't need to explain who that is. And it follows this girl. Bo is a girl who was played by Johnny Sequoia, who has a gift of basically ability to do anything with her mind. Reading minds, hurting someone with her mind. She's basically a telekinetic master. She has these people that are protecting her, and there's this guy named Tate that gets let out of prison by a supposed priest who turns out to be a guy that's working for Bo. There's a girl chasing, but at one point she gets taken out of the show, and it gets really convoluted afterwards. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge Alfonso Cuarón fan. I've loved all of his movies, and this show looked really interesting. And when I heard that the first episode was directed by Alfonso Cuarón, I got really excited. The show had a great start. It really did. It had a lot of suspense, some good character development in there. There was a great villain, and it seemed like a really good show. And then I saw the second episode was not directed by Alfonso Cuarón nor written by him. And it started to get a little convoluted and a bit of a chore to watch. Really, the best part about the show are the performances, honestly. Johnny Sequoia is great as Bo. She is so adorable. I know she's a little kid right now, but I have a feeling that when she grows up, she is going to be beautiful. Jake McLaughlin, I think that's the guy's name, who played Tate, also does a really good job. My favorite moments of the show really were the moments where the two of them shared their moments together. I really got engaged in the show in those points. Their father-daughter moments. Like literally, there's a moment in the first episode where everyone saw it coming, where it's revealed that they're father and daughter. Then they reveal it again, like it's a big reveal, and halfway through the season, I was like, you kind of already told us this in the first episode. We don't need to be reminded that they're father and daughter. Throughout the season, even though it was a chore to watch, that was one of the main things that kept me engaged. The action sequences here and there are good. This is from the guy who directed Gravity and Children of Men. I expected this show to be tense throughout, had great character development, have amazing cinematography, and great storytelling. At first, the show had great storytelling, had a great start, but then as it started to go on, I really started to see how convoluted and how predictable it got and how repetitive it got. For 3 to 4 episodes on, Bo would have these visions, and she would tell Tate about them, and he was like, nope, and he'd be like, nope, we are not doing this, Bo, we are not doing it, we're not doing it, it's their lives, not ours. And she'd be like, oh, please, Daddy, please. No, it's their lives. I kid you not, that would happen at least 3 to 4 episodes in a row. Each episode has its own storyline with the characters, which I did kind of like to give it a fresh start, but at the same time, you know what's gonna happen anyways. The guy from Twin Peaks is in the show. He was not a convincing villain, but the girl, Selena Gollery, whatever her name was, she seemed like she'd be a fun villain, but for some reason, she dropped out. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she saw the scripts that were being written, and she was like, no, I could do better than this. Like I said before, even though there was a bunch of different character arcs, they ended the exact same way as they started out. But we'd get a revelation, she'd get a vision of something, she would tell Tate, they have an argument, then he gives in, they meet the person, they help him out, some stuff goes haywire at first, but then it goes hunky-dory in the end. That's exactly how this show ends out. And there's this one plot where they bring in another girl who turns out to be the antagonist, and her reasons for doing what she does are so stupid. Like, come on. She's a little girl. As soon as I saw that the second episode was not directed by Alfonso Cuarón, I was like, you know what, I will still go on with the show. And I swear to God, I think halfway through the first season, I stopped watching because Walking Dead was on. The show actually turned me off. But then I was like, you know, I'm gonna finish the show, see how it turns out, and see why I was canceled. And I completely see why I was canceled. It was repetitive, it was a chore to watch at times, the storylines were just predictable, everything was convoluted, it got boring at times, it was not a tense thriller show as they promised it would be. First episode got 10 million views, and the second week that number dropped by like 7 to 8 million. I expected so much more from the show. I expected so much more, especially from one of my favorite filmmakers. So I'm gonna give Believable overall a 2.5 out of 5. There were some things here and there in that show that were really cool. There were some good action sequences here and there. There was a good twist that's at one point. Like I said before, the father-daughter interaction between Bo and Tate kept me interested when everything else was crap. But otherwise, guys, I wouldn't say spend your time with this show. It's really, at some point, it feels like a chore to watch. Alright guys, so that was my review of Believe. Comment and let me know below. Have you seen Believe? What you think about it? And by the way, this is not the last of the TV reviews. I will be doing more of these, you know, as the TV shows come on. I will review True Detective at some point. But until that review, I will see you guys next time.